Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the corporate world. Today we're diving into an 8K filing with some behind the scenes accounting drama. Think of it as a corporate version of Whose Line Is It Anyway, because the accountants are changing. Don't worry, we'll make it less confusing. Basically, Cellsource Inc. just switched their accounting firm, which can be a bigger deal than you think. We're going to look into why they switched, what the old accountant said, and what it all means for the company. Before we jump in, if you like getting the real story behind corporate filings, make sure you subscribe. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Come join us. Scroll forms cup, scroll send 8K filing is like a corporate announcement. Companies use it to tell investors about big changes or events that could be important. It's basically real-time updates from the company. The date on this report is June 26, 2025. So the company we're looking at is Cellsource Inc. They're based in New York, but are actually incorporated in Nevada. Keep your eye on June 26, 2025, because that's when the big change happened. Scroll item 1 changes in registrant certifying accountant. DAG scroll item 1 changes in registrant certifying accountant. DAG scroll this section is the key. It's all about the change in the company's accountants, who are the people who check and approve the financial figures. It's like having someone double check your homework, but with billions of dollars, hopefully. Okay, so first off, CBIZ CPAs got the business of another company called Marcum LLA. This happened in November of 2024. Because of this, and on June 26, 2025, Marcum stopped being Cellsource's accountant. At the same time, Cellsource hired CBIZ CPAs as their new accountant. CBIZ CPAs will be checking Cellsource's books for the year ending December 31, 2024. Now let's talk about what the old accountants Marcum said about Cellsource's financial statements. For the years 2023 and 2022, they didn't have any major problems with the financial reports. There were no disagreements or anything that made them question the numbers. But there was one big warning. The accountants included a note saying there was substantial doubt about whether Cellsource could continue as a going concern. This is a fancy way of saying they weren't sure if the company could stay in business. That's a pretty big red flag. The document says that through June 26, 2025, there were no disagreements with Marcum about how they did things, what they reported, or how they checked things. There also weren't any reportable events, which are big problems that the accountants need to tell everyone about. Regulation SK is a set of rules from the SEC about what companies have to tell investors. During the last few years, including up to June 26, 2025, Cellsource didn't talk to CBIZ CPAs about anything that would cause a disagreement. Also, there was no event that would cause alarm bells to go off. Cellsource gave Marcum a copy of what they wrote and asked them to confirm if they agreed with it. Marcum did agree, and their letter is included in this report. Scroll letter call from Marcum LT dated June 27, 2025, addressed to the Securities and Exchange Commission, basically saying, yep, what Cellsource said about us is true. Das now. Let's step back and look at the big picture. The fact that Marcum had doubts about Cellsource's ability to continue as a going concern is a massive warning sign. It means the company might be in serious financial trouble. Switching accountants is not always a bad thing, but it does raise questions. Did Cellsource switch because they wanted a fresh start or because they disagreed with Marcum's assessment? Without looking at the full financial picture, which is not provided in this document, it's hard to say what's going on with Cellsource, but the red flag raised by the previous accountant should get any investor's attention to dig deeper. In conclusion, this 8K filing tells us that Cellsource has changed accountants and that their previous accountant had concerns about the company's future. This doesn't automatically mean Cellsource is doomed, but it definitely means investors should be extra cautious. Alright, that's our breakdown of Cellsource's accountant change. What do you think of this change and what can happen to the company? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.